Hello everyone, I'm Hannah Nomi, and this is a One Piece reference. In my New Year's resolution video, I made it a goal to do things that scare me this year. And although the year has just started, I feel like I have been tackling this one the most. One of the scariest things to me is failure, which I easily see as the outcome to any project that feels insurmountable. Despite that, however, I and a couple friends have been working on a project I wish to share with you. But before that, I feel like you deserve some background. Towards the end of last year, one of my friends sent me some animated shorts from a channel called Legends of Evantris. They were funny, and it piqued my interest on what could possibly ever be the context for these clips. So, I started listening to Once Upon a Witchlight. And sadly for everyone else, this became the most important thing to me. I fell in love with the characters and their stories, and I cried with them during their hardships. Honestly, to me, it felt the same as reading a beautiful book. I had always had an interest in D&D, but never really had the friend group. And this, it reignited that flame, only brighter and far more annoying. I yapped about D&D on stream far too much for me to be playing Valorant. But I noticed that my chat started to move a little bit more whenever I would talk, and that a lot of people actually seemed pretty excited about D&D. During one of these streams, a dear friend of mine, Royal Rayra, offered to DM for the TwitchCon one-shot that I had been campaigning very heavily, and I didn't think much of it at the time. As time passed and this gnawing feeling never quite went away, I remembered her offer. On January 4th, I reached out to Rayra and asked if she would truly be interested in DMing a campaign that would be streamed, to which she fortunately said yes. Then the fun part came, trying to find a party. She told me 4 to 5 people would be best because a few of us would be new, and so the hunt began. I already had a few people in mind. Nuked being somebody that I had definitely talked the ear off of at this point, and my dear friend Damien Axel, aka Gambit in our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, who had taught me pretty much everything that I knew at this point. And I knew I couldn't do this without my other half, Medusa Rules Free, so I of course asked her to join. And for a while, I thought this was the crew. Just us 4. That was until I talked to my friend of many years, Shorty Pie, about this project that my friends and I were working on. She told me how much she had always wanted to join a campaign, but she was intimidated. So I informed her that half of us were actually new, and we still had one spot open if she was interested. To which she had already started planning her character. We worked on many of the details in a small Discord server, but officially held our Session 0 this past Thursday. During Session 0, we were able to fully introduce our characters. My character, Oriana Bloodfist, a tiefling, hexblade warlock. Shorty Pie's character, Aurea Sunshine, a wood elf bard. Nuked Bean's character, Drezen Nightscar, a human warlock. Medusa Rules Free's character, Vexia Blade, who is a tiefling phantom rogue. And finally, Damien Axel's character, Silas Briarthorn, a satyr paladin. We also worked on like the boring stuff, which is the stream side of things, like overlays, character portraits, channel commands. We laid out some very important house rules like behave. That's literally the only one that we got. We got behave. That was it. And planned for our first session, which the official date of is February 7th at 12 p.m. Central. My hope is that in doing our campaign live, we are able to inspire other people to find a group of friends and just play D&D. Because during all of this, I realized that being a nerd might just be my true calling in life. And boy, do I love embracing that part of me. So, here's to all my fellow nerds out there. May you find something that ignites your flame as well. I hope to see you all at our first session over on Twitch. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.